Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTVNews from Tây Ninh radio and television station. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning November 26, Military Region 7, in coordination with the People Committee of Tây Ninh Province, held the groundbreaking ceremony to build the residential area adjacent to Baoseng Border Military Post located at Tân Hà Commune, Tân Châu District. Attending the ceremony, there were Lieutenant Colonel Đỗ Huy Hạnh, Deputy Head of Mass Mobilization Division, Political Bureau of Military Region 7, Colonel Nguyễn Thành Đồng, Deputy Commander, Chief of Staff of the Robinson Military Headquarters. 5 houses will be built here with an area of 66 square meters per house. The construction cost is 197 million Vietnam dong, sponsored by Military Region 7 and the locality. By February 2020, those houses will be handed over to beneficiaries who are permanent military, reserve army men, officers, professional soldiers of the army, police, and border guards, those who get married, having difficult circumstances, with their houses while observing guidelines and policies of the party, the state, and volunteering to live on the border residential areas. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony, Colonel Nguyễn Thành Đồng, Deputy Commander, Chief of Staff of the Robinson Military Headquarters, said, adjacent population post Baoseng Border Military is the second residential area of Tân Châu District and the third residential area of 21 points in the province. According to the project building adjacent residential areas to border military posts in the period of 2019-2025 of Military Region 7.
The National Assembly officially passed the law amending and supplementing a number of articles of the law on cadres and civil servants. The National Assembly has decided not to hold an indefinite contract, which means there will be no lifetime officials, except for those working in disadvantaged areas. Under the newly passed law on cases on newly recruited public employees, after this law takes effect, will sign a definite term contract, not a fixed term contract, including for cases after the end of the second term determination contract, except for newly recruited public employees to public non-business units in areas with exceptionally difficult socio-economic conditions. This provision applies to officials recruited after the effective date of this law, July 1, 2020. The previously recruited official has basically no change in the contractual working regime compared to the current one.
Over 10 years of implementation decision number 157 of the Prime Minister on credit for pupils and students. This is a program of great social significance to minimize the number of students who have to drop out the school due to difficult family circumstances. After 5 years of implementing Directive number 40 dated November 22, 2014, of the Party Central Committee Secretariat on Strengthening the Party Leadership on Social Policy Reddit, the Ninh Province has nearly 11,500 pupils and students in difficult circumstances can borrow money to go to school. Only from the beginning of 2019 to now, the Reddit program for pupils and students in difficult circumstances reached a loan balance of over 17.2 billion Vietnam dong, helping more than 400 students in difficult circumstances are borrowed to study during the year. According to the Prime Minister Decision number 1656 dated November 19, 2019, from December 1, 2019, the maximum loan amount for students will increase from 1.5 million Vietnam dong per month per student to 2.5 million Vietnam dong per month per student. At present, the preferential credit policy for students in difficult circumstances is meaningful both economically, politically, and socially. This is the core support level for student learning. This support level ensures tuition payment and support part of tuition fees at a reasonable level based on the increase in the consumer price index and the roadmap to increase tuition.
In the afternoon of November 25, Tân Biên District People's Committee held an opening ceremony of civil servant examinations to assess the qualifications, capacity and classification of civil servants in 2019. Attending the opening, there was Mr. Đăng, Chairman of District People's Committee, Chairman of Tân Biên District Civil Servant Examination Council. Participating in the 2019 examination of civil servants in Tân Biên District, there were 41 civil servants who do not hold the leadership and management positions of 12 specialized agencies under the District People's Committee. At the exam, civil servants underwent 2 sessions, written tests to answer questions about general knowledge for civil servants and the professional knowledge of civil servants for each position and jobs assigned. This is the first time the district has conducted a civil servant examination in order to properly assess the status of professional qualifications, professional positions and working positions of civil servants and serve as a basis to consider and evaluate civil servants, contributing to improving the capacity and efficiency of civil servants every year.
Đường Nữ Broad Construction Investment Project section from Thái Hòa Bridge to National Highway 22B was approved by the People Council of the province on March 24, 2017, with a total investment of more than 120 billion Vietnam dong. However, in order to feed the actual situation, contribute to ensuring traffic safety and urban upliftment, the Management Board of the Provincial Transport Sector Construction Investment Project has submitted a report to the Provincial People Committee asking for adjustment policy of the investment in Đường Nữ Broad project from Thái Hòa Bridge to National Highway 22B. Accordingly, additional adjustment will be made to build Thái Hòa Bridge and lighting system into Đường Nữ Broad project from Thái Hòa Bridge to National Highway 22B. Thái Hòa Bridge on Đường Nữ Broad now has a narrow bridge surface compared to the broad. The structure of the bridge shows signs of the deterioration that does not meet the actual traffic demand of the area. In order to meet the needs of transport and cargo transport, contributing to the local economic control and social development, answering the urban landscape, investing in building Thái Hòa Bridge on the Nữ Broad is absolutely necessary. The adjustment of the investment policy of the Nữ Broad project from Thái Hòa Bridge to National Highway 22B has been agreed by the Provincial People Committee and will be submitted to the Provincial People Council at the 14th meeting held in early December 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, within the past half month, the price of pork in the Ninh province continued to rise sharply, fluctuating around 120,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram to 170,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram, depending on the time. However, the price of pork in traditional markets compared to the system of supermarkets has a quite high difference. Currently, in traditional markets, all kinds of pork have increased of 20,000 to 30,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram compared to a half a month ago. Specifically, pecan young breeds ran from 140,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram to 180,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram, particularly for lean, thighs of thighs, shinspun, legs, pitonch. The price is around 90,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram to 170,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram. The price of thin meat is 120,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram to 160,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram. However, at the system of Korma supermarket or in department stores in the province, pork is shown at a lower price, ranging from 95,000 Vietnam dong to 130,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram, depending on time. The reason for the price of pork is the difference between the system of supermarket and the traditional market explained by Korma supermarket. Because the supermarket has implemented price stabilization and signed a contract with a stable and large number of meat suppliers, the selling price for consumer is lower than the traditional market. Currently, the price of pork at traditional markets or supermarket in the province continues to rise. It is predicted by small businesses. With the current price increase, the risk of pork price at the time of Lunar New Year 2020 will set a new record. With price up to 200,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram is unavoidable. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.